Hello, everyone. It's your girl, B. Brown, the Revolutionary.
And your good sis, Sunshine La Reina.
And we just want y'all to make it make sense. We are back with another hot topic. And here we go, Sunshine. You ready?
I'm always ready.
All right.
Have you ever wondered why people do the things that they do? Well, we do too. Make it make sense. Oh my goodness. It's your favorite host, B. Brown, the Revolutionary, and none other than Sunshine Lorena.
Yo, what's up? The way you can show love for free, you can share this video, you can comment on this video, and you can also subscribe to the YouTube channel.
But the
Okay?
most important thing is to share it. Share
That's
and
right.
share is caring. We all
That's
watch
right.
ball. We
That's
all watch
right.
ball. Share is caring.
So we got to get right into this topic, though.
What is it?
Child. Well, as you can read from the title, honey, a pastor shells out 2.5 million for STD. Let's get
What?
into it. Oh yeah.
What?
Oh yeah.
Two? Wait. Wait. 2,450,000.
Pretty much.
That's coin. That's coin.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, you committed a crime, so you got to pay up. So
Period.
let's get into this. All right. So a Texas pastor has been ordered to pay a woman he met online 2.45 million after giving her the herpes.
What?
Ralph, Pastor Ralph Douglas West II, the assistant pastor of Houston's The Church Without Walls, was found guilty of battery, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and fraudulent concealment. Yes, after a 3-day trial and 6 hours of deliberation, a jury determined on Thursday that West gave the victim genital herpes after they met on Facebook 5 years ago. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it says, you can't fix it. She's got it for the rest of her life, says the woman attorney.
Right.
And Douglas's father, Pastor Ralph Douglas West, is the founder of the church, which has about over 24,000 members across locations.
Oh, so it's a mega church.
Oh, yeah, this is a mega church.
Okay.
The unnamed victim got an outbreak a few days after the encounter with the assistant pastor and then tested positive for the herbs.
I
She
mean, mm, go ahead,
Hold
boo.
on, let me finish giving you this information. She knew West was the source of it because she had not had any encounters with anyone else prior to being negative. West reportedly admitted he had it when the victim asked him about it, saying that he got it from his son's mother. West is pictured with the son on his social media, but it's unclear if he is married. The lawyer said that he was able to prove that West knew that he was infected with the STD, but lied about it and had unprotected sex with the woman March 2018. The assistant pastor will now have to pay $1,450,000 in compensatory damages and $1 million in punitive damages.
Mm, mm.
Um, the Christian Church claims on its website to embrace thousands of families meeting in 3 locations and conducting 6 services each Sunday. Reverend West Sr. is a vocal supporter of critical race theory, even ties with the Southern Baptist Convention, and which that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
No,
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
at all.
And exactly. Um, and yeah, that's about it. So
Okay,
yeah.
so let's start up top. So she been dealing with Pastor off and on the line for 5 years, and homegirl never thought to get an STD test done.
Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm.
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I have a personal preference, which is to never have an STD, which I've never had. The only thing I've ever gotten from sex is my children. So I'm just like, you don't think that, especially in today's like society where everybody just like doing everything with everybody, and I do mean everybody, that you should get like an STD test done.
Well, see, that's not exactly how it went. Actually, um, it happened after the first encounter, and it happened 5 years ago. They didn't keep, you know, messing around. It's just that it happened 5 years ago.
No, what I'm saying is you don't think to like before you engage with, and I do believe it. They had unprotected sexicles. Okay, well, if you want to engage in unprotected sexicles with someone, you might want to get a screening done, top to bottom. That's all
Yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah. And then they put all the business in the street. They got his pictures up and the location of the church and all this good little stuff. And I just wondered, was it worth it? Like, you already knew what was going on, but you really shouldn't have participated in a situation like that because it just make you look fraudulent in your pastoral duties.
I mean, it just not even your pastoral duties, like your human duties. It's like you walking around with that stuff on your genitalia, and you're not making people aware that you got that stuff. Like people go to jail for that nowadays. You don't know that?
Yes, you
You go
do.
like to
Yes, you
jail.
do.
You go to
Yes,
jail
you
for
do.
not let people know that you got. Listen, you we got. I got like especially HIV things like that. Like you like okay, listen. I meet you, and people like okay, you look clean. A lot of folks look clean.
Yeah,
Then you go have, you participate in the sexicles, and then you find out the people ain't as clean as they want to think, like you think they are. Like, come on now.
yeah,
STD testing. Get your STD testings done. For
yeah,
real.
yeah.
Yes, G-Lo, I said sexicles. Yes, sexicles. I did. I said it. I'm going to keep on saying it, the sexicles. Because, it's the word is funny. It's funny. And I like to say it. But still, I'm just saying, like you have to protect yourself. You cannot be like, oh, I saw this, I saw this video today. It wasn't even in regards to this pastor. Some other woman said that she had unprotected testicles with some man, and he gave her some stuff. Sis and bruh, sis and bruh, this is your body,
Yeah.
your body. You have to comprehend that you have to protect your own self because some people just don't care about you, boo.
Mm-hmm.
They want what's between
Yeah.
them and damn everything else. Like protect your own self. And now look at her, walking around with something for the rest of her goddamn life.
Yeah,
You
because
got to be what? More careful.
it's actually fraudulent to do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just like, shooting somebody for no reason. You going to jail.
Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. Like you going that's like biological warfare or something. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
But how you just going around spreading the herpes and whatnot to unsuspecting citizens? That ain't cool.
Nope,
Make
it's
that
not.
make sense. What you mad, bro? You mad that your baby mama gave you some stuff you can't realize you gotta like infect everybody?
It
And
said,
you can pass her?
yeah. It said it is the largest award ever made for a case like this in Texas.
I have
So that's
never
why we want to talk about it.
yes. You getting paid ducats for getting the STD? I'm sorry. Like, sis, like, it's a bad situation, but you came out cute.
Ooh,
You came out real
goodness.
cute.
Oh, gee. You came with a statistic right then, honey.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It is. That is funny. But, at the end of the day, like, okay, I'm not saying that pastors are perfect. That's not what I'm saying. But you're supposed to be one of the trusted people in the community. And for you to do something like that, that's just dead wrong, bro.
I mean, we're not going to talk about the pillars of the community as it comes to religion because I don't really see too many pillars of the community as it comes to religion in general. However, you going around slanging your thing, knowing it's got like it's burning, that ain't cute.
It's
That
not
ain't
cute at
cute.
all. It's not
And the
cute at
fact
all.
he put all that money out, he lucky he ain't had to go to jail. He could have went to jail for that. He could have. He could have went
Yeah.
to jail. And
Yeah.
he's very lucky that somebody was just like they just gave him.
Yeah.
But that's a cute little piece of coin. For I mean, I'd be mad, but I wouldn't be that mad.
Yeah. That is so very true. That is so very true. However, it's just time to be a little bit more reliable. You know what I'm saying? First of all, isn't that like fornication? You're not even supposed to be doing that type of stuff anyway.
I mean, and according to a lot of religious laws, you're not supposed to be fornicating, especially when you're a pastor and you're supposed to be above it all. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
like people is people, and people are going to engage in sexual activities. However, like just be safe about it.
Be safe about it.
That's all they're
Yeah,
like just be safe.
that's right. That's
That's
right.
it. Like just be safe. And it's not even just being safe for just people have to learn to take accountability for themselves. It's like
Exactly.
if I'm going to engage in some form of any kind of even kissing, you can get herpes from kissing someone.
Mm-hmm.
So even when in kissing someone, you have to be safe. Get that STD test done. Get it done.
Yeah.
If they got a problem with it, then you should have a problem with them, and they shouldn't be no more with you. Like, just it's not that deep.
Yeah. This is the truth.
It's really not.
I just, it's just a sad situation because all in the same token, these are people we supposed to be able to trust.
In
But
general,
in general, like, and not only that, but your secret is out.
yeah,
It's out.
I don't really know that I would go to social media and post my business like that. Like for real, for real. However, I mean, I understand, but I like or blur my face out and my name.
Well, thing is, once it hit public records, they came and told it all, honey.
Wait, is herpes one of them things that you often like? I know you have to like go on a registry when you have like HIV or something like that to like inform like your most recent partners and things like that. You don't have to do it with like herpes or whatever, do you?
Mm-mm. I don't
Mm.
think so. I don't think you have to do it for any STDs. I've never heard of anybody doing it for HIV.
Oh, I have. They when they test your blood, it goes to I want to say like the CDC or something. It's not even, and they don't do it like per your name. You're like a regular like you got a PP number, like you in prison or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you in
Mm,
jail, a number, and they call you
right,
and you're like you have to inform your most recent sexual partners, and I know that for a fact. So
right.
I don't know if it's for all STDs, but I do know that it is for like HIV. They were doing that for they've been doing that for quite some time. Nonetheless, it's just like people need to take sex more seriously. I
Yeah,
understand that you want to have your fun and get your one off, but you can contract something that you can never get rid of. You can control,
Mm-hmm.
but you pass along to your children if you have them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
be safe. Be
Yeah.
safe. Be the safest.
Yeah. That's the truth.
I read a post on Facebook the other day, and it said, "Can't nobody." It said everybody's had an STD, and I was like, "Who is everybody?
Right.
Who is everybody?"
Yeah,
And
you
that's
can't do that.
yeah, it's just like a norm. It's like that's not cute. It's not cute to be say, "Oh, I had to clap." I want to clap for greatness, not clap because I'm burning.
You know what? I ain't gonna even ask that. What is clap?
The clap, that's that gonorrhea. That's the clap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
ain't nobody got
Okay.
time for me.
Okay. We got a special guest finna come in on the conversation as well.
And who might this be? Because I'm nosy and I want to know.
Glendoria Davis. Come on in, Glendoria Davis.
Cut it out. That shit.
How you doing, Glendoria Davis?
It's me.
So, have you heard about what we were talking about? You want me to review everything for you so you can hear what's been going on?
Hello, hello, hello. You there?
You there, Queen?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. So, what do you think about this pastor who is shelling out $2.45 million for a STD?
I'm not aware of that. I need you. I'm not aware of. I haven't heard it.
Okay, well, let me just give you some information because we just brought forth all of the information. So, he is the assistant pastor of a megachurch. His father is the head pastor. And in 2018, he had relations, but Sunshine calls it sesticles
No, it's
with,
sexical.
okay,
Sexical.
okay,
Mhm.
Right.
with this woman, and he is assistant pastor with this church called Church Without Walls, and he was found guilty of battery, intellectual infliction, and emotional distress, along with fraudulent concealment, because he did not tell this woman about his status, which he had the herpes, and he gave this woman the herpes, and they just awarded her $2.45 million. And yes, it is a
I
mega
think
church
they
that
should have
they're a
gave him
member
some
of.
jail time. Yeah, they should have gave him
Okay.
some prison time. I mean, he messed his lady up
Mhm.
for life.
Well, I mean, she was a co-conspirator in her messing up for life. So, I mean, the 2.4 was in fact the compensation for her own, co-conspiratorship and her getting the hers. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, but she
So how
trusted
many
him.
people have he gave it
I
to
don't
though?
care.
Like,
Right, but she's the only one that came forward. My whole thing is this: you have to take accountability for your own actions. She chose to have unprotected sex with someone that she did not get an STD screening for. That's on her.
Right.
I
Well,
mean, for real. I don't care how y'all feel about this. That's on her. That this is your body. This is supposed to be your temple. You have to be aware of what's going inside your temple. So therefore, like is just as culpable, except he got the money, so he got to pay. That's all.
well, let me tell you what one
was he
person.
married?
No,
No,
that's one of the things I asked as well. It's not disclosed that he's married or anything, but he says he got it from his
baby mama.
son's mother. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
And
but my thing is, if he know he had it, like, why when you using protection, your intentions was to pass it along because you mad because you got it.
Well, I mean, more often than not, people people don't spread the herpes virus unless they have an outbreak. So he more than likely he thought that because he wasn't like burning, he wouldn't be able to
Hmm.
pass it. and he just still did. Because
Mm.
Right.
that's how my girlfriend got herpes. I was like, dang girl, you didn't think to check. You know what I'm saying? But she was like, no. So that's just how she got herpes as well. But that's how most people think. Most people think that you can't get anything unless you're actively in that phase, so you don't participate in any kind of sexual activities during like that outbreak. So, you never know.
That's not right though. That is so wrong. Like that, his
Yeah.
Yeah.
dad need to fire him. Did you say he was like an employee, a assistant pastor for the church?
Yeah. And the
He
fact that you an assistant pastor and you gotta pay 2.4, what kind of money that church bringing in? I'm just saying.
I just
exactly.
I just told you how many members they had now.
What
How
that house
many?
look
They
like? What
have
that car look like?
and they
Come
have
on, man.
6 services a day.
That
Or
collection
well,
plate be
every
popping.
Sunday.
That collection plate be popping. That's all I'm saying. And
That's
now
all.
paying,
I'm with you. I'm with you.
they paying for his punitive damages in that collection plate. I stopped going for like 6 months. Cause you ain't getting my tithes to pay for your dirty deeds, brother. That's not what we doing.
Actually, I think his daddy need to go ahead and allow him to step down, let him withdraw himself. I
Yeah,
don't think he need to be a pastor that anymore because he's not setting an example to his members. If you know something is wrong with you and you
yeah,
engage in sexual activities and you mess somebody's life up like that, like who gonna
yeah,
marry her? Like who want her at this point?
yeah, yeah.
Um, I mean, there's people out there, there's certain medications stuff like that, but I mean, it's not. Okay, this is my perspective. You can't just fault this fool of a male, and I do say male because male and men are different. You can't fault this fool of a male because she was once again a participant in her foolishness. Why are you having unprotected sexicles with someone that you have not recently tested? That's just craziness to me.
Well, and once again, let me give you all this information. They got 24,000 members across 3 locations. They TD Jakin.
They get
Of
coins.
they get money.
That collection plate be popping for the Lord.
It's running
I'm
I
over.
ain't lying. I ain't
I'm talking the plate
lying.
is running over. At
one.
this
I
And
point,
ain't
they got to
lying.
keep on filling it back up. At this point,
that's
I
why
ain't
they got
lying.
them big services on that
they
Sunday.
keep
Them,
emptying it.
them
Yeah,
exactly like in abundance, but still, like you
they
have to
emptying the
protect
pot in a barrel
yourself.
every minute.
Yeah, but still, like you can't blame everyone for your poor choices. It's like she chose. It's not like they were saying that they were having intercourse and he took the condom off. No, she was a willing participant in unprotected sex. Like ain't don't herpes look a certain way? Like don't you look like you ain't gonna peep
I
Mm-mm.
don't know, but if
what's
he
going
got a
on?
heart, why would you do that?
But look, girl, you stop. You gotta stop thinking that people be caring about. Stop that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't think folks care. Because what he cared about was getting his one off. He cared about the intercourse and nothing else. That's all he cared about. Then he cared about her as a person. It was a part of her person that he cared about, and that's what he got.
But hold
Yeah,
on.
but was they in like a
I got
relationship or something?
no. I think she was just a jump off.
Not the jump off.
Okay,
That sounds so vulgar. Oh my lord.
ain't nothing bad. That's even worse.
Well, hold on.
That's what I'm saying.
I got something else. I got something. I got a video to show y'all. Hold on.
That ain't
Let me.
even your man, and you like letting them like be all up in your area unprotected. That ain't. Now I'm feeling less sorry for girlfriend. I'm for real. I'm feeling less sorry. I'm sad that she got this incurable, situation. But like, come on, sis. That's not even your man, your
All
man.
right. Hold on.
Houston reverend ordered to pay $2.45 million to a woman that a jury found he gave herpes to.
Tonight, that woman's lawyer is speaking only to our Devin Clark, who's live outside the courthouse where the judgment was granted just this morning. Devin.
Keith, Daniela, that attorney we spoke to, says it was a 3-day trial with 6.5 hours of deliberations. And after that, a jury found Reverend Ralph D. West II liable and ordered that hefty judgment.
Right, it can't fix it. She's got it for the rest of her life.
Attorney Sean Murphy is speaking for his client, who a jury found contracted genital herpes from Reverend Ralph D. West II after meeting off Facebook. As seen here on the Church Without Walls website, he's listed as the Eldridge campus minister.
The things that we look at for cases like these are essentially 4 things.
He looks shady.
Is the defendant infected, and how can we prove it? Did he know he was infected? And, how do we prove? Do we have evidence of that?
All
Not
he was
only
thinking
does
about
Murphy say they
were feeling good.
those facts, but also
Yeah.
that West
Now
lied
she
when
had the
asked
money, a
about
lot of
having
people gonna
herpes,
come forward.
and that he gave it to his client after they had unprotected
Yeah.
sex in March of 2018.
She got an outbreak 2 or 3 days later.
It
Went
definitely
in,
gonna
got
come forward.
tested,
Probably a lot.
and from there, able, through
He
the
need to
medical
go rob
records, able
himself
to
from the
identify
church
that
because
he
he's
was
gonna
the
drain the
source of it,
church.
in part because she hadn't been with anybody else. She had had a prior negative test.
Murphy says subsequent conversations supported the claims.
When she asks, where did this come from? His response was his son's mother,
He adds there were also emails between West and his client.
where she accuses him of knowing he had it, of giving it to her, and there's other allegations about not caring about me, that kind of thing.
The response, Murphy says, was telling.
He never once denied that he had it or that he knew
Lord.
he had it.
Lord.
West declined to comment. Murphy says his client does feel a sense of relief and vindication, but aside from that $2.45 million she was granted, she hopes that this story sends a clear message to anyone who knowingly puts their partner at risk for STDs. Reporting live outside of the Harris County Civil Courthouse, Devin Clark, KPRC 2 News.
Okay, I have a problem with that whole statement right there. Because people really and truly have an issue with accountability, personal accountability. It is not anyone else's responsibility of your person save yourself. If you are going to engage in any activity with anyone, make sure you protect yourself, get your STD screenings done, use condoms. If the person refuses, do not have sex with them. Learn to take accountability for your own bodies. It's not their fault. It is also your fault for having sex with these people without being properly informed for yourself.
I mean, I agree, but all in the same
agree with that.
token, he shouldn't be out here doing that stuff, man.
He
And
should
then-
not. He shouldn't.
But so he definitely should pay, and and she paid with her health. But
And I'm sorry, that is, I do not care how anyone feels about it. That is on her. That is on her. She allowed that to be in her body without it being properly checked out. We have to take accountability for our own selves. If she really cared about herself, she would have checked it out for real, and then said no. Because you got that stuff, and I don't want that stuff on my stuff.
well, little do people know that I know that attorney said it's incurable, but oh yes, it is. Dr. Sebi has already told us what to do to cure all diseases. So all she got to do is take that meal, and she can spend about 5,000, and she can get cured if she stick with the plan. But don't nobody want to talk about that.
No, we don't. But that's
But
why
guess what? Like I said, it's no telling how many people is gonna call the hotline, gonna call the attorney, and gonna come forward. Because people love money.
I ain't lying.
They love money. They don't care nothing about whatever they got going on. They want that money. So
Well,
whoever he done had a relation with, they gonna go get checked.
Some folks might have been smarter than her because they got him checked and was like, no, thank you.
Yeah, you're correct.
Well,
Most of them
some
probably
people-
use a protection.
But you know what? Not for nothing, you can contract herpes even though you use a condom. You can. So that's also a myth. You can contract herpes even though you use a condom. But
Damn,
And this is sad.
herpes is more common than people understand. Like a cold sore, that's herpes. Chickenpox, shingles, those are
yeah,
herpes.
we got that in our body anyway. You know, it just
Exactly.
it's
So
waiting
it's
for
more
something to
common
kick
than
it off.
people comprehend. So it's just it's the quote unquote vulgarity of the situation that makes it so much more sensational. You got it from sex, you got an STD. That's what makes it more sensational. Nonetheless, you can prevent that by getting checked. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
she got her 2 million, and she gonna have breakout. So I guess she gonna spend the money and make her feel happy. But I don't want the money.
Girl, she
I
gonna
don't
get
want
that
that
cookie
shit.
cream and get them drinky drinks and be going on trips all over the world on that man's mega church coin. Okay?
And
There's a
spreading
cream for
it.
that and a pill for that and a drink for that. Okay? She gonna be spending that coin all over the world shopping and
I
what.
don't think he still need to be a part of that congregation. That ain't right to take those people money and pay for something you could have prevented.
I mean, it don't say if they're going to use like the church tithes for that. I mean, what kind of job does he have without being a pastor? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do
Right.
you do Monday through Saturday that you can? But that's my thing. How did they come up with that 2.4? Like, is that your jobby job or like just like your part-time job?
No, they
'Cause-
heard about the
Listen, if they
church that
got
he's attached to, and they did the math.
right,
Cause the math ain't
right.
mathing. That's a lot of coins.
24 million,
Well, not
24,000 people, time, whatever, whatever. That's how they did that math.
And then
right.
he's an assistant he ain't like passer. He just like little passer. And he 2.4. Yeah, that church collecting coins.
Exactly. Do
Yeah.
2 point. What everybody gave $10. $10 times 24,000 times 6 service. What is that?
A lot. It's a lot.
I'm
That's what it
finna
is.
Okay.
A
do it.
lot.
He got six
Hold up.
service, so you 24 $10 times 24,000.
Okay, 24,000
Isn't that fair?
times 10 equals that's 240,000 times 6 for the 6
Okay.
services. And
Okay.
that's $1,440,000. So he could possibly be raking in $1 million every Sunday.
Yep, they can pay that out within a month.
2 weeks. Let's keep it a G.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. Yep. At the most 3 weeks. We ain't gonna get a month. At the most 3 weeks.
But you know, the church still gonna take a hit because y'all know, like I know, the more money you make, huh, the more money you spend.
Yeah, and you know what? We forgot about their lavish lifestyle. It's on telling how they live it. See, can you Google their homes?
Hmm.
Okay, Google nobody.
Let me see, because it's rather sad that
It
that
is.
this story is not nothing new though. Like this been going on. You remember about the pastor from Montgomery that was passing out HIV?
Right.
Mm-mm.
So
But that's what I'm saying. People have to stop entrusting their physical safety to other people. People do not care. You are a co-conspirator in your situation in any regard. You truly are. You have to take the time to be like, listen, these are my requirements to be with me physically. If you cannot meet these requirements, I cannot meet with you physically. That's it, that's all. It's called boundaries.
That lady probably was hot, and that man probably the center of attention. He walk in the church, everybody probably said, "Ooh, the assistant pastor, girl, have you seen him?" Da 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 da. Oh, I'm gonna get him, girl. So she want to be somebody, but she
No, and
got
them be the ones
something.
that's burning all the hellfire in their crotchicles areas because they hoes. No, we ain't doing that.
okay, well,
No.
I didn't find their homes, but I definitely found their church online, and you know, and let me also add this, because you know how ignorant people are. This is not to judge them, but this is to bring awareness that y'all need to quit trying to put everybody up on a pedestal and act like they don't do stuff wrong when everybody is human.
Right. Right.
Period. Point blank.
These are
Like,
Right.
this
facts.
ain't the first time that something like this has happened.
And it will not be the last or close to the last. People have to
Exactly.
stop. It's just people have to learn how to practice safe sex and not just have sex. And stop giving your sex to everybody because that ain't cute either.
So they got the
Right.
Queenston campus, they got the Eldridge campus, and they got the Bingle campus, and they got the virtual campus. Honey, they is not playing, honey. It is huge.
They passing out the virtual plate
Huge.
too. Let me find out.
Well, it's everything is virtual, just as like Cash App. That's virtual.
Yeah, and they got them virtual tithes too. They make coins.
They
Trust them, but
making real
listen.
money.
Hold on. Let's just go about us. All right. 3 locations in Houston. Everybody know Houston is jumping.
Yeah, very much so.
Them folk
Very,
making
very
So,
much
money.
so.
okay, now do y'all see the church now? Do y'all see it?
See, I'm not gonna lie, I cannot be a part of a mega church because I like the intimacy of my relationship with my God. My church consists of one person. That's me. You feel me? So I can't be a part of like no mega
Right.
church. It's just I can't do that. It's just too much. And the fact that he has to point out that $2.4 million lets me know that they make some coins on top of coins.
They making
Yeah,
some money, sister. You hear me? Not no little money either.
yeah, I'm talking about some big money. And
Fucking right.
let's check out that video right quick just to see what they say on the video.
Right.
Hi, I'm Pastor Ralph Douglas West from the Church Without Walls. If you are new to the community or been out of church for a while and never visited us, you'll be amazed at how inviting, how relevant, how engaging our church can be. We have something for everyone, regardless of your age, your family dynamic, or your background. Come discover God's love and purpose for you at the Church Without Walls. We're here for you.
Wow.
Okay, my
Yeah,
whole thing is called a church without walls. I'm just saying.
Honey, they getting that money. They don't care what kind of terminology they use. They getting that money. They don't
Listen,
care.
it
that's
don't make no
shmoney.
dead on sense.
That
But
money,
what
y'all.
facts on
They
facts.
getting the
It's just
money.
that people have to learn to stop trying to that like I like that whole cute little church dynamic or whatever I'm about to be with. That's not cute. You have to learn how to protect yourself as a human being, and you have to learn to accept the responsibility of your lack of action and your lack of proactiveness and being you like safe about your own body. It's cute to put
Yeah.
people on pedestals. It's cute to think one thing about somebody, another. However, the reality is everyone is human. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone errs, and it is your
Mhm.
job to make sure that you, as a person, are are safe. It's no one else's responsibility to save your own. So I
Yeah.
can fault him wholeheartedly. I can't for knowing he had it. I got up for a homegirl as well because she didn't take the time or have the forethought to be like, hey, look, I know you're passing all that kind of good stuff. I don't know who you having sexicles with. So let's get this good old STD test done so I know that I'm gonna come in clean, you're gonna come in clean, and that if I get something it's from you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
we
Right.
have to be proactive in the in our own health.
Yeah. This is true.
Right.
This is so very true. We can't allow people to have so much control of our lives when we have control.
Exactly.
Right.
Well, I'm not blaming the father because he clearly has not been a part of nothing wild like this because it hasn't been in the news. But at the end of the day, I just still feel like he should do better. He got to do better.
He
He
need to
got to
report.
do better.
Shoot.
Yeah, like I'm not trying to. First of all, this story is viral. So, honey, if you feeling some type of way because we covering this, then all I can tell you is go to hell, baby.
Go
And
holler at your He
Not go
needs
yeah,
to
to
do
because
community
hell.
service too, for real. He needs to do some community service with women that are, or with people, not just women, because men also contract STDs from women and men as well. So it's not just a female to male thing. He needs to go into these communities and see the detriment that maybe even contracting an STD can have for some person,
yes,
their
yes,
health. You get sick, you can't go to work, you can't provide for your family. He needs to do community service to understand the detriment of what he's done to this woman or the women that he has inflicted his sickness on. You
and
know?
they also have a school. They also
Shut the
have a
fuck
school.
up.
Yeah, it's called Brook Hollow
Oh,
Christian Academy. Yep, sure do.
and it's a private
No,
school.
they
Don't
need
leave that part out.
Yeah, it's very private.
most of these
Exactly.
secular schools are private so that they can teach. Most secular schools go on their own teachings and not amongst like the quote unquote educational system, so that they will be private to get that private money. So
Yep,
But
get
to
all the
be honest,
funds, teach the kids all the wrong stuff.
well,
hmm
it seems like it's for little. It's a kindergarten through first grade. I actually would rather it be this way. I think we should teach our children at this point, because every child don't learn the same, and I
mm,
really feel like our children are definitely more in tune with the earth, and they also learn a bunch of stuff that ain't got nothing to do with their heritage.
hmm that's
So
very handy.
I'm all for these
Right.
type of schools, to be honest.
I
But
mean, if
baby,
as long as they're not doing anything, I'm not cool with indoctrination. That's my whole thing. Do you, boo, but don't be trying to indoctrinate my baby about some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's
yeah,
the thing. You can have your private schools, but not don't let them be religious. And because I'm not gonna send my kids to that kind of school. So do you, boo, but we ain't gonna do it together.
yeah, yeah.
You know.
Well, I look, his actions have affected not only himself, but the church.
He have
What
embarrassed both families, both side of the three families, the church, his family, and her family.
right, and I don't really think that the church took the hit behind it because they just looked at it like that's you. That's you. You did
Exactly.
it. We didn't do it. You did it.
Just because his name is in the byline doesn't mean that he's not the pastor. He is not a
Yeah.
reflection of the church. He's a
Yeah.
reflection of his father,
Yeah.
but he's not a reflection of the church. So it's not like that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, it's like, all right, well, we're gonna pay you a little bit of coins, like, be keep it quiet because you know. But I wonder if are they
But
paying it
when
or is
you,
he
yeah, when
paying
you
it?
open up them worms, though, sunshine, you open up them worms, they scatter everywhere. Now they gonna find dirt on the dad. They gonna ruin that whole church.
And that might
Mm-mm.
be
Watch what I
true.
tell you.
They might end up doing that because just listen,
They
where
say
there
the
is smoke,
father, not the
there is
sin.
fire.
I'm just saying, sins of the son, not no, it's sins of the father. If his dad had some skeletons, they'd have been put that out there. However, it's just I think he'll just be a poor reflection of his upbringing and not the church in itself. So, do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He's
Yeah,
not
what's
a
the name of
Yeah.
that pastor that he passed away in Atlanta? He had that big congregation and messed with all them boys. Did he get him something? You know the
I know exactly who you talk about, but
pastor in
I
Atlanta
can't
had the
remember what his
muscles.
name is.
He had big
Yeah.
muscles.
Yeah.
Yep. Now
Yeah. I
he was a
remember that.
TJ. Yeah, he was a yeah he was on that level.
Yeah.
yeah. We need to stop putting all these people on these pedestals because at the end of the day, they're all human. So
Right.
that's what I'm saying. You can't idolize flesh. That's it. That's
Yeah.
all.
What wasn't his name? Eddie Long?
That's his name, Eddie Long. Correct.
Eddie
What,
Long.
what year did he
What
pass?
hold on, let me look it up. Let me see. I see right here it got rise and fall. In 2000s, let's see. His no, that's where his church hosted that. Oh, so he reached a settlement in 2010. And let me see.
But he's
Uh,
also from the mega churches.
It says Eddie Long. He died at 63.
What year? About four
Nonetheless,
years ago.
Hold on, let me see. You're right though. He did have big muscles.
bless him.
I
He
know, right? But then at the end, he lost weight.
yeah, 2017.
Yep. And
2017.
at the end, he was so skinny, it was scary. Can you show a before and after picture of him?
Let me see if I can find one. Let me see if I can find one.
Mm, right. Nonetheless, people need to learn how to take responsibility for their own bodies. And yes, he may have
Right.
passed this this sickness on to her. She still has to take some responsibility for the fact that she chose to have unprotected sex with a person that she had no history on whatsoever. Because if she had taken the time to get his sexual history and his STD records, she probably would have not had unprotected sex with him in the first place. That's it. That's all.
Yeah. Okay, so I found one. Hold on, let me pull it in. Lord, I didn't. To be honest, I didn't know that it had got like that. I didn't know he had got that small. I really didn't.
Shit. That man got so small. Jesus. I kept up with it because I think I was in and out of Atlanta at that time.
Mm, mm, mm.
Mm-hmm.
Nonetheless, I've never heard of Mr. Eddie Long. Nonetheless, if you did what you did then.
You
And
finna see it.
so
Here it is right here. There's the picture right there. So did he have HIV?
more than likely, if he looked the way he looked.
I agree with Sunshine. At the
You
end,
see
he
the
melted
picture?
away. I've been I know I seen it before. I had already looked at it. I know I kept up with the story. The first guy, little boy guy came forward. Then like about a lot of them started coming forward, and it's like he deteriorated after
Yeah,
that.
I remember that. Well, probably because it was worrying the crap out of him.
Yep, that's probably what it was. What kind? How was his
Because
congregation?
now his secret is out. I'm not sure about his congregation. I have to look it up right quick. But the thing is, people need to stop doing that stuff. And I see they were still maybe allowing him to pastor in the church.
Yeah, a lot of people say they didn't believe it. They was just that brainwashed. They didn't believe it.
Wow, because he was thick. He was muscular, and then
Right.
he messed around and got really little.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Yep.
Pretty
Probably
more
worried
like
himself to
Well,
death. Shit.
I'm more than sure he did. Let's
'Cause I
see.
mean, I believe like 7 boys came for it.
I remember that. I do remember when they started coming forward and telling their stories. And oh Lord, it was sad because I just couldn't believe it. And wasn't he married?
Yep, not getting off the subject, but it was a doctor in Trustful down the street from me was seeing patients, and he had got one of the young girls back there, and that man had been playing with them girls, touching them and playing with them. They took his license. I think he's still in jail right
Oh
here by
wow.
down the street from my house. So it's a lot of sick people in the world. We
Oh
just,
wow.
they just paint a different picture.
Right.
So a
Right.
lot of stuff going on.
This is true. Yes. It's so sad. And he also had hosted something for the Martin Luther King family at his church at one point in time.
Okay.
So he must have didn't believe he had it himself and didn't take his medicine. That's what I think.
I
I
don't
do
know
believe
what
that.
the hell he think. What he thought of what they be
Well,
thinking.
exactly. Well, that pretty much wraps up our live for tonight, and we do thank you for coming through, being a
Not a
special guest
problem.
for sure, for sure.
Anytime. Anytime. Did I? And you know what?
So,
I didn't even speak to Sunshine. I came on, didn't even speak.
Sunshine, you still here?
Disrespectful even, but I ain't gonna talk to her about that. You know,
I'm sorry.
that's trifling, but
I
hey,
know it. I know
mm,
it. I know it's all of that, but I'm so sorry. But I'm speaking now. How you
no, it's
doing?
negative behavior. No, I don't want to talk to you. I'm out of here.
Well, I guess I'll talk to y'all at another time.
Well, we'll be going live soon as we get another story. We got a few stories, so we'll probably go live later on this week. We got a few more stories that we want to talk about that's actually viral stories, just to keep you people informed and also give you our perspective, which is an educated perspective on the whole situation.
I like to be a little bit ratchet too, so.
Oh yeah,
Educate.
of course we got to bring it, down to the level of where people can just fully understand it. And we're gonna add a little bit of ratchetry to it as well. Because that makes it what? Pop. Like
Pop
my
quiz.
Aunt Ava would say.
Period, Pooh.
Make it pop.
Well,
Okay. Well, thank you all for tuning in. Once again, you can follow Dab TV, follow myself, D Brown the Revolutionary, follow Sunshine. And honey, what is this Glendoria? Did you put that in there, Glendoria Davis?
I don't know how I did that. I'm sorry. I don't know how I did
Okay. Well, okay. Well, make sure y'all go follow Seafood Queens as well, okay? All right. Well, y'all have a good night, and we will definitely see y'all on the next live stream.
that. All right, y'all. Good night.
Be safe.
Peace out.